Hi guys, it's Ankita. Welcome to another video. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. I talk about books here, review them, recommend them. So if that's something that you are looking for, consider subscribing to my channel. Today I am doing something different. I'm going to the Vancouver Public Library. I've seen pictures on Google and it looks like a really interesting building. It's like a Colosseum. It is absolutely stunning, so I'm excited to go there, and I thought I would try to film as much as I can. So this is gonna be like a day that I'm gonna spend in Vancouver. Of course, I'm gonna take a book along. I finished Westwood by Stella Gibbons last night, and it was sort of a disappointing read, but the more I'm thinking about it, I'm appreciating all the good things in it. So it was kind of a mixed bag for me. This morning I started reading I Hope This Finds You Well by Natalie Sue. I absolutely love this book. It's so pretty. It's a workplace comedy, and I read 2 pages this morning while I was having my tea, and I'm loving it so far, and it is hilarious. So I'm really looking forward to reading this and finding out if I will continue loving this book. So anyway, I have a book and I have tons to do today, so let's go. Let's check out Vancouver Public Library. Hi again, I am back from the city. I spent the entire day and I am dead tired. I left at 10 a.m. and I came back at I think around 7:30. It's 7:45 right now, but I wanted to close this video, so here we are. I'll walk you through and show you a few clips of the city. I took a train ride into the city. So the first thing I did was I went to the Vancouver Public Library. I really wanted to go there first and foremost to see the library, but also to get a library card. So the first thing I did was get a card so that I can borrow books, which was really easy. It was so quick. I love that I didn't have to wait. They immediately issued me the card and I was able to borrow a book. Anyway, it's a beautiful, stunning building. It's like Roman style, but it's quite modern inside. There are 9 levels and there's so many books, so well organized, rows and rows of fiction, which is always great. So I came across Georgette Heyer's Venetia, and I love that so many books in the library have old book covers, and this one also had the old one. I love the old book covers. Yeah, and the rooftop is also stunning. There were stunning acers. That was just beautiful, and there were also a few roses. I think I didn't get a video of the roses, but yeah, it was overall really great. It was very warm, so I didn't stay on the rooftop for a very long time. I wanted to get inside. Alright, after which I went to grab a quick lunch, and I ate some delicious Lebanese food at Nuba. So I wanted to try this vegan ganache cake from Brecca Bakery. It's a really good bakery in Vancouver. It's open 24/7. So it's great. I would recommend it. It sometimes does get really busy and they don't have seating, but it's always good to go to a bakery that's busy because that means they have fresh pastries, cakes, and donuts, and sandwiches, coffee. It's great. So I grabbed that, and then I was so full I wanted to take a walk, and I went to Stanley Park, and so I took a bus to Stanley Park. I had my cake while I was sitting under a tree. It was so beautiful. I love trees, and Stanley Park is full of beautiful trees. It was very busy though because it was sunny. It was a little warm, but it was sunny. It's a long weekend. Everyone was out and about making the most of summer sunshine, and it was great. I wanted to walk, like I said, so I took the seawall trail, which was really beautiful. After that, I wanted to go to a bookstore, so I went to Indigo. I did get one book and I'll talk about it in a little bit, but I also found a copy of Love in the Time of Cholera, which I recently read and I reviewed it on my channel. Gabriel Garcia Marquez, such a great author. I wanted a copy of this book. I love the book cover, but when I looked inside, it looked like didn't look like a legit copy. The print was not great. The margins were very narrow. It didn't look like a legit copy. Anyway, let's talk about the haul. I went to the library, so I got, sorry, it's a bit sunny and I'm sitting in the corner so that I'm not in the sun. But there's no way to avoid it. It's summer and I love the sun. I'm gonna enjoy it before it gets really gloomy. Anyway, speaking of summer, I got A Summer Affair by Ellen Hilderbrand, and I got this from the library. So I have been seeing this author in the bookstores. She had a new book come out this year. Was it Swan Lake? I'm not sure. I'll just pop it up over here. But I think it's part of a series, and this is the first book in that series. So all the stories are set in a beach town. I have been craving to read books about a series about characters that are in the same town, and you know, just that getting hooked onto a series, a good series. And I thought I'll give this a try. I am a bit skeptical about this one because I don't know how I feel about extramarital affairs. Every time that I have read a story about extramarital affair, it did leave like a depressing feeling. But I don't want to be that person who does not read those stories. It's fiction. We'll see how this one goes, but I hope to read all of her books. Not all, then at least like start with this one and see how it is and where it goes. Have you read any of her books? Please let me know in the comments down below. Next one from Indigo, I got The Justice of Kings by Richard Swan. This is the first book in a trilogy. Again, I am trying to get into fantasy. I read a lot of fantasy a few years ago and I kind of stopped. I haven't read as much for the last few years and I really want to get into fantasy again. So I thought I'll start with this one. I do absolutely love the cover, and the best thing about this one is that if I like this, the second and the third book are already out there, so I don't have to wait a year to read the next book or books. So that is a positive. I am really excited to put this on my shelf. Pencil case to put all of my highlighters and gel pens in there. Let's talk about this one. I Hope This Finds You Well by Natalie Sue. I was reading this on the train. I got to page 30. I will say I am loving this so far. I love the main character. She has that dark sense of humor and I am loving this. I don't know why. I haven't seen a lot of booktubers talk about this, but if you like workplace books set in the workplace, I would recommend this, at least the first 30 pages. So yeah, that was my day, and I thought I would just do something different on this channel. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments down below if you have read any book by Ellen Hilderbrand. or if you have read The Justice of Kings. I would love to know your thoughts. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you haven't already, please like this video. The more engagement it gets, the more it is recommended to other viewers. And also don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Feed into my vanity. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Until then, take care.